Hello everyone. What if I told you our world was in great danger of being destroyed today? Well, as a matter of fact, it is. And if we don't change the way that we dispose of our garbage every day, the world as we know it today could actually be a lot different in the future and as well for future generations. So today, what I want to discuss is the importance of recycling, what the harmful effects are if we choose not to recycle. What part do we play in recycling? What are some of the benefits if we do recycle? And a lot of the information that I researched, I pulled from Weebly.com and BBC.co.uk. So there's a lot of good information out there that you can research as well for yourself if you want to go into a little bit more depth about recycling and kind of what our part is in that. Just starting with some of the harmful effects. Our natural environment and resources are really in great danger today. Our landfills are overflowing and continue to grow. So as this happens, this is reducing valuable land that we could build houses on. We could also put our businesses on as well. So we're losing a lot of valuable land. Our trash is also being incinerated in some of these landfills. So when you incinerate gas or trash, it emits harmful greenhouse gases into the air. So those gases are harmful to our ozone layer. And so that's detrimental to our lives, our children's lives, and also our plants and animals as well. One article I read on bbc.co.uk talks about greenhouse gases in the atmosphere and how they absorb solar radiation, preventing it from escaping the earth, which causes global warming, which we hear a lot about today. So when we have global warming, we have longer lasting, more intense heat waves that causes more illnesses and more deaths. We also see increased floods and droughts, which causes more hunger and also more malnutrition. So a lot of harmful effects that are caused by these greenhouse gases in a lot of these landfills due to not recycling our products. So what's the answer, right? So number one, everyone must do their part. So we all got to do our part. We got to do our part to educate the public. We got to do our part to educate our children and those future generations that are following us as well. And the key is that we got to start the process. So what are some of the benefits if we do our part and we do start the process, right? So we will be able to reduce waste, obviously. We'll decrease greenhouse gases because we'll have less trash in our landfills. We'll be able to protect our ozone layer from a lot of the harmful greenhouse gases because that will be dramatically decreased. And we'll also be able to create sustainable and enjoyable lives for future generations. I think we'd all can agree that we want to make sure that we save this planet for our children and our grandchildren and our great-grandchildren. So it's very important that we all do our part and they get to reap these benefits of recycling. So my ask today is please support, right? We need everyone's help. So starts with education. So please educate your friends. Educate your family. Go do some research on recycling, how important it is. Do some research on greenhouse gases in landfills, and just go basically share the information that you get and educate everyone. Go buy a recycling bin if you don't have one today, or locate a drop-off site at your local council. Find out where you can recycle if you don't have that benefit in your neighborhood. Also, make it a habit. So this is something that once you start, you got to continue to do every day, and it's just something that's a habit and becomes a habit. And you've got to make sure that you stick to it. So kind of like New Year's resolutions that we're into right now, it's easy to start and fall off, but this is one that if we're going to sustain our planet, we got to make sure that we make it a habit and we stick to it. So we got to start today. So that's my ask, is take the information that you've got, today. Go do some more research. Look into how you can start recycling. Start it as a family event. Get your kids involved. Make it a habit and stick to it. And we can all do it. Thank you for your time.